Hey everyone, welcome back and welcome to the Sunday edition of the greatest toys on the internet, bar none. I have for you today a beautiful Space Ace flyer. So I hope you're comfortably ensconced in your chair, ready to check out a cool toy. I'm skipping the perfunctory introduction with the grab your drink because I hope you had your coffee already, or your snack, or your cool beverage. And let's take a look at this. You know, I have two of these, and I threw one up on eBay, and this is the one that's on eBay, in fact. And somebody asked me a question, can you make a video of this? Does it have flaws? Is it rusty? Is it this? Is it that? I said, you know what? The hell with it. Let me make a video of this, and I'll post it on Sunday, and I'll answer questions this way, and also have an extra cool toy content to finish off the week. So with that out of the way, thanks for joining me as always. And by the way, even if you're the person that asked the questions, subscribe to the channel because you'll see a lot more cool toys. And with that out of the way, let's start by saying, you know, there was a plethora of flyer toys. Can I use that word plethora? I guess I can. It makes us seem smarter, right? I suppose we could substitute variety. Would that be better? You know, maybe plethora is one of those SAT words that got ingrained in our heads, and we felt like, look how smart we are. We can answer an SAT question because we use plethora. But, you know, in reality, how smart are we? I was thinking about that too. You know, think of like two of the smartest people or wealthiest people on the planet, and they're presumed to be smart. Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates. And you know, you think about their claim to fame. What makes them smart? Well, they're probably the greatest thieves in the history of the planet. And you're going to say, thieves, you mean? Or thieves? What do you mean by that? Well, think about this. Bill Gates stole the original kernel, the code, if you will, for Windows. I believe that was a Xerox. Remember Xerox? They used to be a very successful company. But that code, that kernel, was stolen or borrowed. It wasn't copyrighted or patented, if you will, from Xerox. So why they had it, how they had it, what the purpose was it from them, I don't know. But he managed to abscond with it and turn it into an operating system. I guess back then it was the DOS operating system. That was the genesis of what became Windows. And as for Zuckerberg, or Berg, he basically acquired, it was Face Mash, or yeah, Face Mash. Now you can see this in the movie, the Social Media, but it's pretty well established that these two twins at Harvard had invented that program, and somehow he managed to pilfer it from them, and they've sued him multiple times and have won. But you know, the moral of the story is you don't have to be super bright, you just have to be a good thief like Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg. Anyway, now that we're back to the toy, so this is the Space Ace flyer, and these flyers are very cool toy. They are a little tough to display. Why? Because their wire is underneath. These are meant to be suspended. And who is Space Ace? I believe I covered this, but essentially he's an alien that came to this planet because it's run by idiots, and he's trying to help, but I don't know if he's ever going to succeed because there's a lot of idiots on this planet, especially in positions of power, so we're kind of doomed. But as far as his personal condition in this toy, he is very glossy and shiny. Look at this. There is almost like zero flaws on this cat. And he has his, what do you call this, a suspension rig that's on him. So let me try to show you all angles, because this is, after all, for somebody that asked, and the head is vinyl, the rest of the body is tin. These oversized gargantuan fists are tin. Man, he is glossy and bright. And over here you see made in Japan. Where else? Nice thruster. Reminds me of Astro Boy in that respect. And his helmet has that cool insignia. Very cool, clean toy. Did I get all angles of this? Let me spin him around one more time. I don't know what that kanji is saying. If you read kanji, you can figure it out. So again, because the wire is underneath him there, you can't really display this unless it's, well, you can lay it down, but why would you want to lay it down on the wire? You'd have to really suspend it, right? I mean, I'll lay him down just for a second here. This is the original cable that came, but it is brittle. So, you know, after 60 years, I do not recommend that you would use this cable. I mean, there's some flexibility to it, but you know, look, you would be pretty foolish to use an original 60-year-old brittle-ish cable. But what's not brittle yet, somewhat, but not bad, is the cable for the remote. And what a remote. Look at this thing. It is a work of art. How many remotes have this beautiful anime-style litho on them? You know, back when I used to but go to the toy shows in the 90s, I'd see a remote like this and absolutely freak out because you just didn't see these kind of remotes. This is a 3D cell, by the way. Why they need 3 is beyond me. But it looks like you're watching a cartoon on this thing. It's an absolutely stunning remote. Again, no rust. I mean, it's so tall. Let me see if I can spin it here. Plus, it has the wire on it. So there's your on-off switch there. It's really spectacular. And then as far as the box, has some modest shelfware. Nothing too bad. Let me get him a little backed up here and show you the image here. Look at that, flying through those asteroid belts. Reminds me of when the Millennium Falcon ran through the asteroid field, right? Landed in that one asteroid that had some monster that somehow survived the vacuum and frigid temperatures of space. So here's your box. You can see here. Let's look at it from all sides. So any prospective buyers would say, I didn't know that the box had a little chip over there. Now you do. Look at him. He's so stoic in this picture, isn't he? Nice coloring, though, huh? I say when they bother to do the flesh tones, you know they went all out on the colors. And they didn't show you the lithograph remote, which I find kind of funny. Here's the end panel here with the sticker. You want the sticker. Again, you got a little shelfware there, and it is a Bandai toy. Number 7074, if you were wondering. And it's, what production company is that? I gotta read it upside down. Unako. Something like that. Here's the other side flap. Little crease there. But 100% complete and original. And here's your other end panel. So some moderate shelfware. You got a little bit of smuts over there. And on the inside, you do have an insert, which I haven't quite figured out how it relates to the toy. Maybe this is for the head. So that's your box bottom. All complete. As for the toy, does it work? Well, yes, it works. But there is one flaw, if you will. This box put back together and put this over here. Now this toy did come from Mark Bergen. Many of you know him, the dealer. And this is, I picked this toy up probably, over a year ago, year and a half ago. And I had a second one now. So you would be suspending this toy, right? You get your remote here and you turn it on. The only thing I noticed, the lights here are not lighting up. I don't know if there's something that would activate it or just the bulb is burned out. So that could be the only flaw. Now those 3 batteries, this is loud, man. Super loud. Let me put it down for a sec. So it just could be that these lights are out. I wouldn't change them, obviously, because the toy is pristine. The head does move, by the way. And that's it, man. So that's the only flaw I noticed, that these are not lighting up. My guess is that somebody ran it maybe and could have burned out the bulbs, or there's something that activates them that I'm missing, unless they don't light up. That could be possible too, but why would they put the lenses in there? I mean, it's tough to say because over here it doesn't, I can't read Japanese, so That's the toy though, man. It looks like it's in brand new condition. So other than these, whether they're supposed to light up, maybe they don't light up. Other than that, the toy is a 9 plus, and it's just cool though. It's a cool character toy. It's an absolutely beautiful remote, complete original box, and the whole shebang. So that's it, my friends. Thanks for looking. I hope you like this kind of stuff. Let me know what you think. You know, I have several of these flyers, and I was reluctant to get them, and this is why. Because like I said, they're just so tough to display. I have to find somebody that can figure out a good method to suspend them just in a short way, though. See that? Maybe I put something underneath there. I don't know. So let me know what you think. If you like it, thumb up the video. Nah, I don't even like him up there. I'll leave it here. I'll end the video suspending him. That's better. If you like it, thumb up the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a remark. And with that, I appreciate your time, and I will talk to you later.